Sunday evening to be exact, 5:32 p.m. or Sunday afternoon, since it's summertime. But I want to make a quick live feed video. Today I just came from covering the Susan Wong parade. That was a great parade. It wasn't bad at all. Susan didn't come up because of lawyers. I understand that. I mean, she got to say protect her ass because if you go to court, people got to understand. Make this clear about court. Is anything you say will be used against you. When they say can, it's bullshit. The reason they say can because they want you to start spilling your beans when they want you to spill your beans. So if you know that what you're going to do is going to usually against you, gets by the prosecution, go shut your mouth. Make sure that. So today, and then what else I did was came out, show my support to Camilla Millwood's book launch. I wanted to go to that for 3 o'clock, but I was so busy stuck at the Susan Wong's rally, I wasn't able to attend the event. So I apologize for if people say why you got 48 minutes. It was a 2-hour event because Susan Wong event from what's that time? Since 3 o'clock. I was just at 11 o'clock, like 11:30 to be exact, but I'm still trying to find our ideal food market. I'm trying to find a spot. Trying to find a book, paper for Mona David's. Looking through this list. So Albany. That's past Albany. That's all the way on the other side. And yeah, I'm heading to see they had the paper there, so I can show I got the paper. Show my support for Africa News, by the way. But let's make sure with that. But I want to make a little quick video about the closed Rikers situation that we just saw recently in the news that Eric Adams put an emergency order, executive order to to freeze the bill. So basically what happens with that bill is where when you put the whole solitary in, you couldn't put people in penal segregation when they do a lot of dirty shit for 4 hours. So that's going to repeal it. Make my opinion about that, right? I support my corrections officers. I know the shit they got to deal with. They got to deal with violent people, a lot of violent people in the system. If people don't think that there's no violent people inside that jail system, then you need to think again. But, Adams did the right thing. We're repealing that bill, putting a freeze on that bill with the executive order because the corrections unions are complaining. They're really mad about that bill. Like I said, guys, when it comes to the solitary bill, solitary, and how many stops at, the Speaker of the City Council, Adrian Adams, whose mother is a corrections officer, did a lot of unethical tactics to get every member that is not a member of the Progressive Caucus to say yes for that bill. The way she did it was by threatening members. If you vote no on that bill, and it will go through anyway, she was going to tank their budget to zero. She was going to put them in a bad office, and she was going to remove from every committee in the city council. So there's a lot of unethical shit that has happened, guys. I'm down with the bill. I'm down with the executive order. I'm not mad at all about the executive order. He did the right thing by putting that executive order in because there's a lot of things. If he's the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, should put executive orders on. Especially with how many stops at. Like I said, once Eric Adams put an executive order to freeze the how many stops at, he'll be back in the game. But he's letting this shit happen. How many stops at? But everybody know that no cop want to stop somebody and then pull out their iPhone because they all get iPhones. So I think iPhone SEs or iPhone 11s. People got to ask a company, correct me about that. What phones y'all get? I know you get iPhones. No one will pull their iPhone out and stop showing some bullshit. And you got to ask them what's your age, what's your race, all this technical bullshit. Nobody has time for that. I don't have time for that. I think it's a waste of time. 30 seconds can mean a lot. If people don't think that 30 seconds don't mean a lot, people need to start Googling dirty gang, blood or Crip, blood gang initiation 31 seconds, or Crip gang initiation 31 seconds. and see how long going to brutality to get initiated in. So 30 seconds, 31 seconds, 1 second over, but 30 seconds mean a lot. A lot can happen in 30 seconds. A lot can happen in 1 minute. I swear to God. People don't see it because people just live their life. But me, I live a different life, and I live every second, and I know that every second matters. So you got to start looking at that more, guys. These bills that these nonprofits put up, they're bad for the city. They're bad for NYC. So I'm gonna go inside the supermarket now. See, they got this paper here. Yeah, go to the supermarket now. But like I said, these bills are like bad for the city, guys. These bills was so sorry about that, guys. They have these corrupt nonprofit policy directors. Like I said, all they do get paid to do is write policy, and what happens is they write the bill, and then they hand it to the executive, the legislative director of the city council member, and then they copy and paste it, and then they give it to the legal guy. They general counsel make sure, like, all right, this had to be taken out, this had to be added, and this how these bills get up the interest of the city council, and this how these bills get passed, because these corrupt nonprofits that make the bills, they let it happen. These legislators in the city council, like the city council members, like Nurse and Hanif and the Adams now, they're all scared of nonprofits. They fear these nonprofits. They just fear them. I'm not scared of them, but they like Adrian Adams and Sandy Nurse and all these. They're scared of them because they have all the votes, they have all the media, and they don't want to cross that. So people gotta understand what's going on here is these nonprofits that run the city council. They own the city council. So I know that there's a few people in this shit that know about this stuff, knew about what happened recently with the New York City mayor's office had like the charter commission, revision commission, had some various meetings about trying to add stuff to the ballot for ballot proposals and stuff like that, right? Now, these same nonprofits, like the Make the Roads and the Justice Committee and mainly the Justice Committee, that one that introduced, really helped introduce How Many Stops Act, they were mad about how the process of the city, how it was going with the Charter Commission meetings. Now, let me make this clear, right? I'll make this clear. The reason they were upset, and like I said, I say it every time, because they couldn't move the goalposts of how they move it in the city council. Now, like I said, I go to city council meetings a lot, and I know how this shit goes. The way it works in city council, right? Anytime there's like a hearing, a bill, or various bills, bill of bills, or like topics, they let the agencies speak first, usually the mayor's office first, then the agencies, then the labor unions, and then after that is public testimony. Now, when it comes to public testimony, they let all the nonprofits speak first. And the problem is with that, and I have a big problem with this, and I always make this clear, is that when they let the nonprofits speak first, they let them speak back to back with no ending at all, and they get to speak with a limited time. But when it comes to the regular people to speak, guys, they get 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And it was 2-3 minutes up, they want to shut you up. They say, "Oh, time is up." And if you keep on speaking, they'll weaponize the security guards to kick you out City Hall. So they mad that it didn't go their way. They mad that it didn't go their way, where the Marxist organizations get to run over the committee, the commission, and push their agenda. It didn't work like that. They just mad, like I said, when shit don't go their way, it's so-called anti-demographic. It's just some bullshit. So let me make that clear. Like I said, Eric's doing the right thing, but he need to do way more. He need to do way more. So I'm about to log off. I gotta get the haircut. Well, I look like Heihachi. I know. And I'm about to log off. So take care, everybody. Peace out. Adios. Later.